Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video, and continuing the trend of me just burning out all of these Chamber of Reminiscence stages because they're filler videos, and I'm sorry, but there's nothing better for me to record right now. We are now going to go into stage 5 using a wind magic team against a water enemy, and it's an AoE stage. So you would think that Vengeance would be very, very, very good here. However, Rimuru has this wonderful ability that recovers all allies' stat abnormalities, which is Vengeance. So, difficult to use Vengeance in this stage unless you kill him first. And he only has 287k HP, and it's not a lot, but it does make things a bit annoying right here. So, Gazel raises everybody's attack, and then Yom crit rate for everybody. So obviously, if you're trying to use a Vengeance team, Reamer needs to die first. So let's see what I cooked up first, because it's been a month since I've done this. Alright, so this is the first team that I'm going to use. It's a bit interesting. So we're going to lean into the Vengeance stuff, right? And we're going to use the Overlord collab Gabiru, who is giving Stern of Spirit and Tempest Elite allies extra 20% element damage for one turn. It only applies to Geld, which is fine because Geld is an AoE wind magic character, and we're in a stage that wants an AoE wind magic character. He also starts stacking green orbs, which we have 4 green orb changers, so that will work. So our idea here is that we are going to kill this Rimuru right here as quickly as possible, and then start applying Vengeance after we turn the auto off. But this turn worked out very well for us. Very, very, very lucky. And there's nothing in the books that say you can't just keep resetting until you get a decent turn 1. Especially now that the retry button is live. It was not live when I recorded these, so it took a little bit more time, but resetting did get a decent starting hand right there. I don't know why I swapped Geld out, though, but we did anyways. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I should have left Geld in, that way he could do type advantage damage. Hopefully I learned that later on. Or maybe I'm just going for some single targets, I don't know. Isis is a single target. Yom certainly isn't. Well, that's a hand right there. That is certainly a hand. We can make it work. We can, certainly. So we'll bring Geld in, and then we'll just send the Geld orbs. Okay. So we're just going to build up some points, and I wanted the Gabiru Protector more than anything. This is an okay hand, because we can work with it. Because we can use Tsubasa to orb change if we want to, and we still have the points to use the green buff. So Aaron will come in for Isis, she'll convert the oranges, and then we'll bring Tsubasa in for Aaron, and then we'll do her special convert. We'll use Gabiru to put the Tempest Elite buff on, Geld, and then we'll send Geld last because he has type advantage, and he has the extra damage buff. So we are going to just try and knock down Rimuru as quickly as possible. All things considered, we're not doing a lot of damage, but here we are. And it's just going to be like this for like 11 turns. So I don't really think I need to hold you hostage here and make you watch orb converting for 11 turns or so. Just know that we need to kill Rimuru as quickly as possible so we can put the Vengeance stacks on the other 2 characters, and then they will slowly but surely die. And because we're already at turn 4, as soon as we put Vengeance on, essentially, once we kill Rimuru, it'll hit immediately. We don't have to wait 4 or 5 turns for Vengeance to actually kick in. So, hey, there's an AoE. I mean, yeah, we're taking a little chunks off here and there, still focusing on Rimuru, who's not even at half HP yet. So, man, these chamber stages are... like, these ones are bad. Not because the selection of free-to-play units is terrible. It still is. They're not very strong. But these bosses aren't very strong either. It's more so the fact that if you didn't continuously play this game in its entirety since February of 2022, or 23, you don't have access to a lot of these free-to-play characters. You don't have Yom. You don't have, like, Cleash, or Diablo, or all these characters that came out during the EX metas. and that's simply because they don't come back. Though, they may do a rerun every 3 or 4 months or so, but, if you miss that month too, then you're really super duper fucked, because I don't know when the hell they're gonna double rerun something. Like, the free-to-play Trya character, she's already had a rerun. I don't know when she's coming back after that, since they still have to rerun like 7 different fucking metas, and they just refuse to do it on a consistent basis, and I really don't understand why. But that's a rant for a different video that technically already went up as of recording, at least doing the voiceover for this video. But we're gonna jump ahead a couple minutes. We're on turn 7 right now. Rimuru's still alive, so let's cut to him dying. Okay, we found where he dies. So, turn 9. So just 2 turns later. That's fine. We do have a lot of skill points. Because Gabiru is stacking up and greens give a lot of skill points, we have enough to use it over and over and over again. So Gabiru, one more time, will buff up Geld, who's now at half HP, because we've been here for goddamn 9 turns. So, what I should have done here is I should have applied Vengeance, because Rimuru's gonna die, and then we would already have 3 stacks ready to go. Unfortunately, I was not smart. So we missed a turn of having Vengeance hit Gazel and Yom. But it'll still be okay. We've got 240 skill points. We've got Ice Assault. So boom, physical resistance on the Vengeance. I should have waited to use that until I was done swapping people in, because they won't have that physical resistance anymore. So Orb Change and Orb Change. Okay, it's only Tsubasa that's not going to have it. Not a super duper big deal. Give the element buff again to Geld, who, it does not have an ult, but he'll just hit. We'll send it against Gazel, since he's the one that's giving people attack right here, and we'll just attempt to kill him. The Vengeance will come down, it will do mediocre damage, because it's only 3 stacks. Alright, that hurt, and then, 13.5k. So, that's the name of the game from this point forward, is just stacks. Lots and lots of stacks. So we'll bring Erin in, we'll use her Orb Convert, and then we should have enough, for 1 more stack of Vengeance here. Gazel should be dead. And then it's either we kill Yom as well, or he dies the turn afterwards. But Tsubasa's an AoE, so this will help. 8,000. Alright, we're going to send normal orbs against him, and then the 200% and the Isis ult should be enough with the extra Vengeance to kill. 16k with a lucky crit, alright, and 27k Vengeance. So there we go. Taking out the stage by killing Rimuru first does work. It just takes frickin' 11 goddamn turns or something like that. But we still got it within 12. We still got that within the time frame that the mission wanted. So that's very good. Let's take a look at a different team now. Alright, so we went from a green stacking team with Vengeance to a blue stacking team with guaranteed synergy, using the free-to-play Rimuru, Satoru, whatever you want to call him, protector that came out during the Visions of Coleus meta. So he is stacking blues, and he's also giving everybody guaranteed synergy, which just helps out our attack stats a little bit. Unfortunately, since we're all free-to-play characters, our attack stats are terrible, which means synergy is not nearly as effective as what you would want it to be if we were using EX characters. But hey, it's a little bit of an extra damage modifier, and we've just packed the team full of blue orb changers. We've got now 2 wind characters in Geld and Gobta, and then Shion, the Romerus from Summer Memories, and then Cleesh. So this is also going to take a long, long time. So we'll kind of watch the setup of it, and then we'll skip ahead, because, man, this goes on longer than the Vengeance team, because the Vengeance at least had guaranteed damage coming in. This is just brutal half the time. So we're gonna send these oranges. We're gonna pray for a good hand of blues next turn, and we do get pretty good right there. Gobta is also an alt swapper, so we can definitely take advantage of that. Recording this now, in July of 2024. I recorded the gameplay like a month ago before I left for Vegas, and now we're here. Rieger has also come out. Now, he's not a great character to use in here, but he is a double alt swapper if you need him and you don't have access to Gobta, which would be very unfortunate, because then you'd be losing another wind character. So, that's the only thing. Here, we can use either Geld or Shion's orb change, and then we can either bring in... Okay, we're going to do that. Or we can just use everything. We'll give everybody guaranteed synergy. We have our 2 wind characters up front. They'll do a little bit extra damage. We are still looking at taking out Rimuru, just from, I guess, muscle memory of the last time we did this with the Vengeance team. We are not vengeancing. We are not applying any stat abnormalities to them, so it doesn't really matter all that much. This is an interesting hand. I probably don't do anything with it. Oh, I say that. I guess we could bring Cleash, and then we could bring in Ramers, and we could get a full hand of blues still. Plus the ult. Yeah, okay, that's what we're going to do. Do I ult swap, though? That's the thing. Or do I just send Guild? Probably just send Guild. Okay. Using Satoru twice doesn't do anything for the synergy buff, because it's already applied, but it does help us continually stack up and help get more skill points on blue orbs. So that is why I want as many skill points as possible. I don't remember what charm I used here, unfortunately. I think we can take a look at it next time I use Satoru, or maybe you saw it when I was using it last turn. But we're on turn 5, and yeah, we haven't really done all that much damage, so yeah. Alright, after this turn, we will cut into a little bit further into the video, since I know these videos aren't the most popular things, because no one really gives a shit about Chamber of Memories, because it's either out of their reach, or they just don't like it because it's so overly restrictive, and in this you're using shit free-to-play units, and they don't really give a shit anyways. Either way, I'm obligated to make the video. Here it is. Whether you watch it or not is your prerogative. You might not even hear this rant. You might not even hear this rant, so you lucky people that did actually watch it, you the real G's out there. You the real friends that watch my videos, no matter what they are. Alright, so we'll bring Cleash in. She does have the magic resistance down, which is all fancy and cool and everything, but we're going to swap her out so we can just get a full hand of blues. That's more important. What is the charm on Satoru? Protection gauge 20%. Okay, protection gauge on blues makes sense on a stacking team. Maybe I should have put the skill point one so we would always have access and we always would be topped up, but yeah, it is what it is. We're going to make a quick cut and move forward in the future. Okay, Reamer is dead. We're on turn 11 now, so we skipped ahead 4 turns. Reamer is dead. Not that big of a deal, because again, we're not applying any stat abnormalities to the team. We are just trying to focus down one at a time. If we can get some AoE wind ults, then we'll certainly use them. But that's the name of the game, and it's incredibly boring. But you do get an EX shard out of it, which I think is pretty worth it if you're at that stage of the game where you need EX shards. It's only 1 though, so you're not going to really break the bank or anything, but the gameplay loop is the same. Make blues, alt, make more blues, stack up more, and we will finish this fight. But I guess I can start the outro, because there's only another minute and a half of this. But here have been 2 teams that can take on the Chamber of Memories Stage 5. Very, very annoying stage. AoE characters, free-to-play units are not meant to do damage, so your options are fairly limited. You just have to play to pretty much type advantage and leave it at that. But if you have any other team suggestions that you found that you've made work out of the limited pool of options, right, because it's only the free-to-play characters, then please let me know in the comments. If you liked my rant at the middle of this video, then also let me know that. Let me know that you saw it, that you watched the video, and you actually care. You actually care about me. I'm just kidding. But slowly losing my mind doing these Chamber of Memories videos. I really wish they would just make them beatdown battles, and then would give people access to the free-to-play units. I really wish that was a thing. This is permanent content, and it's, some of the stages are the beatdown battles, it's just that they're not as free because you can't use everybody, and that kind of ruins the point. But there we go. We have cleared it. Let me know what you guys think, but that's it for me, guys. Take it easy, and I will see you all later.